Hello everybody, this is Super Senpai. Sorry I haven't uploaded anything in a while. It's been kind of a trying couple months, but I'm trying to keep moving forward. I wanted to show off some Dino Fury Ryusoulger Kishi Ryo Lego that I'm putting together. Um, this is the robot just kind of doing the limbo with his knees bent backwards, but um, he's not looking too bad. I gotta work on the teeth because the bottom row looks a little too big. I need to flip them around like the top and then finish off the head. But this is where the head would plug in. Once I get that figured out, I'll show that later. He's got his little vestigial arms up here by my finger. Gotta make those look nicer, but his legs may be too long. They don't look too bad, but I'll have to put them in robot mode later. They kind of look like Ninjago legs. Ninjago mech. And then his side skirts. Like, the way this transforms is crazy. And then I still got some things to figure out. But I'll put him away for now. As long as he doesn't fall apart on me, he might. I've got some other things to show off. To the right is the mocs Zord, what I've got built of it, and then the left is the Terrafreeze Zord. Terrafreeze is the least finished one, but I've got some ideas. I've got a bunch of these clear, like transparent blue, light blue pieces for the limbs and such. I'll have to figure out something to do with those. These windscreen pieces will become the wings, and then they'll fold over to become the egg mode. I would like them to be the same shade as this, but I couldn't find, like, I don't have two of these in this same color. So for right now, they're going to be a darker shade of blue. It should work. But when I can get, I gotta set up a PayPal and see if I can order things through Bricklink. But I'm gonna need like one of those bow rock heads that can fold over for the egg mode. And then when it's in robot mode, it'd flip back and be behind the head. Like, I'll have to show that off in my posts later, but yeah, pretty unfinished. mocs Razor. Thought about using this as like the little vestigial arms for the mosasaur mode. But if anybody knows if they've done little like Velociraptor Dilophosaurus arms in gold, then please let me know, because like that would be perfect for this. These hands will separate. Like, it's all on a system. I'll have to show you here in a sec. But all these little, like, I'm trying to keep it faithful to the toys and the show, where there's like 4 stud connections for each of the combined modes. But it's one of the most trying things I've had to do. I'll have to work this one over to get it a little bit more detailed like the T-Rex, but it doesn't look too bad. Here on the shins, I'm thinking of using some of these like golden finger pieces, like when he's, yeah, like it would go right there, and they'd look like little spines poking up on the shins. The fins here, I kind of wondered if they looked okay, but like, I had these golden pieces here for his leg fins, But then the way I've got these, they flip around just like the toy does when he's in mosasaur mode. See, like when he's got his legs together like this, you know, they become the mosasaur tail. And then this is, like, I'll have to work on this, but the tail would go here, connecting to the feet somehow, but yeah. Yeah. I'll have to work on the Mosa head. I don't really have, let me get that out of the way. This is where the Mosa head would go, the top of the head. And I'll have to figure out which golden pieces I have that would work best. That's the bottom jaw. And then the head is supposed to plug in between the two jaws. It's one of my favorite designs of this. And then these little golden feet I got from a Ninjago set. And they look pretty good. I think they look pretty accurate to the toy. Or the show, whatever. And then the Dimetrozord. I don't have the spine put together, the sail, but I took these like flame colored lightning effect pieces, and they work pretty well for the bits that they're supposed to be, but I wish they looked more like flames. This whole part up top needs to be a big sail that turns into like a big weapon. I got the thing figured out for the head. Like, I didn't know if they created a piece that had the dual-sided orange, because otherwise I'd like to use that. But I'll have to show off how I did that in post. But I'm trying to see if I can get this golden head to work. I think I got this from a Ninjago piece, Ninjago Dragon or something. But yeah, this whole thing is supposed to separate and combine with whatever Zord, the T-Rex and stuff. You know, just everything disassembles. Which, as long as I've got the Dimetro here, he's got the little things on the side of his head. You take the head off and take these drill pieces from the T-Rex and stick them like this, or actually like that, one on either side. And then you take the Dimetro head off and you connect it to the T-Rex's chest. If this needs work, but everybody keeps asking where the head is. I still gotta work something out, but that's the little sword that the little knight would have. As long as I've got this, you plug it into the top. Yeah. That's where it would go. That's still, like, in production, like in a, I'm workshopping that idea, there we go. Because if I can, I would like to take one of the minifigures, right, and then you just give it a backpack and connect all this headpiece to it, and then you can plug the minifigure into the Megazord. But, yeah. The other ones I have, the little auxiliary Zords, are put away for right now. Like, working at this scale, I'll have to see, like, what kind of details I can give them. Trying to get them onto this 4-stud scale for all the different connections. And it's not a very stable connection sometimes, depending on what you have connected to it. But I may have to redo some of these Zords with these, right? This new little connection piece. that connects the 4-stud wide. And these are a key piece to all these. Like anything with a 4-stud that seems to be pretty stable, you know, you don't want something that's just going to break off. But yeah, I'll probably have to do more of these little reviews. Like, this is kind of true to my format already, where I just kind of show off what I've been building, but I'm going to have to do it more often to keep viewership up, even though I'm not doing too bad lately. I just passed 3,000 views, 230 subscribers. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Because it's just been difficult lately. I'm thinking of doing some shorts, right? I know that'd probably draw in a different crowd, people doom scrolling on their phone, but sorry if people get offended by my leg, but yeah. Oh, one of the other things, this little crotch piece is like golden Nexonite shield. It's one of my favorite little details. I knew I'd figure out something to do with that piece, but I just wasn't sure what. And then these little blaster pieces right here are silver candlestick pieces. Like, if you don't have those, you can go bigger, but these work pretty well. Yeah, I definitely gotta increase my social media presence. I'll probably create a Twitter/X account. I don't have one. I have a TikTok, but I haven't used it in forever. But I'm also considering opening a Patreon. I didn't want to have to do it because I knew it would probably scare some people off. I've already commented on this in my posts, but just with tariffs and stuff lately and my job, like if I can't get something stable going, then I might have to take a break for a while I can get a different job and get some money. But you'll have to let me know your thoughts on the matter. And then any creative criticism about these guys, I'd love to hear. Let's see. The other Zords I've been working on, the Triceratops, the Ankylo, right, with the tail. The pink one. The black one, the Stegosaur, yeah. The green one is like a little saber tooth, yeah. And I still haven't done the Paca Zord, because I don't have the correct shade of green. But, like, speaking of green, I'll show it off real quick, because it'll kind of tie into this. But I just bought this, and had to show it off. This is really cool. But I finally just got a bunch of olive green, this dark green, some of this tan underneath. Like, I like how they did the T-Rex feet. I didn't think of... I wish I'd thought of doing the double connection like this for some of my builds. I'll have to figure out how to do that for some things. But the way these hips connect, like, it's kind of wobbly, jiggling back and forth like this, but then it's got that really strong ratchet joint for the hip. And I like that. But this tail sucks. Like, look at that. It's just flopping around. It looks cool, though. It just needed a more secure connection. And then working on the head kind of gave me some ideas for Kishi Ryu, or there's a bunch of there's so many more T-Rex Zords that this could either be, or Beast Wars Megatron, or what else? Drawing a blank right now. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. I know everybody that joined my channel for Transformers. If you're getting sick of Power Rangers for a while, I will try doing some Transformers again. Like I've been tinkering with RID Optimus again, Fire Convoy. Get him more sturdy and thicken him up, more detail. But it's good to be back. Like, with everything that's been going on lately, but just sorry it took so long, and you'll probably see more of me soon, so appreciate it, and see you next time.